All right, for this problem, we're going to take a little look at how airplanes work in terms of the forces and what makes them move and all. So I have an airplane, 5,000 kilograms, so here's the weight. This is also my free body diagram. All right, and it's in level flight. It's going in a circle, so kind of like this, all right? Here's its velocity, 350 kilometers per hour. It's at a 15 degree bank. Now, how does this work? So what makes this thing turn? Well, if you bank the plane, that forces it to turn. Why? Because this surface here, okay, that's where it gets support. Okay, so there's a difference in air pressure over the wing. Lower pressure here, higher pressure here. That creates the lift. The lift is perpendicular to the wing. So if you tilt this a bit, that means this force has a component going this way, and that will create the turning. So it holds it up and it creates the turning as it goes. All right, so let's evaluate this. So it says, what's the lift on the plane? Okay, well, we can evaluate that fairly easily. Some of the forces in the y. It is in level flight, so there is no acceleration vertically in the y. So we will have this lift, cosine 15 degrees, all right, minus the weight. So that's 5,000 times 9.81. All of that equals 0. Solve for L, and we come up with 50,780 newtons. All right. Now, what we need is the portion that's making this thing turn. So the force in the x is simply, so here x is positive this way, so Lx is minus 50,780 sine of 15 degrees, which is minus 13,143 newtons. All right. Now, there's only one force in the x, so the sum of forces equals ma. So sum forces in the x, so we have minus 13,143. It's all there is. Equals mass, that's 5,000 kilograms. And what is acceleration? Well, it is simply v squared over r. R is what we're looking for. What is the turning radius? So all we need to do to solve this problem is stick velocity in here, okay, and then solve for r, and we would be done. So velocity, 350 kilometers per hour. All right, so there's 1,000. We'll multiply that by 1,000 meters per kilometer, and then of course 1 hour for 3,600 seconds, and that leaves us with 97.22 meters per second. That goes into here. Solve for r, which I will let you do. Works out to 3,595 meters, or let's just say 3.6 kilometers. And this one's done. We have one more problem to do, and this chapter will be ended. Talk to you soon.